I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I wanna be the one with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us, building big castles way on high. Just the two of us, you and I.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Let's get it together, baby.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
It's like a diamond ring, it's a precious thing, and we never want to lose it. It's like a favorite song that we love to sing. Every time we hear the music, and we're in this love together, we got the kind that lasts forever. We're in this love together, and like berries on the vine, it gets sweeter all the time.
Her mouth is so open, but it's the tiniest. Let's do High Hopes and Uptown Funk, and we're gonna do some of both.
Some of what?
We're gonna not play the whole thing. Let's play High Hopes.
Like singing?
Yeah. Like we're pretend like we're at commencement now and it's starting. Where's your glasses? This is our fake start, but it's actually for real. Because there's no audience. They won't know the difference.
Okay.
And here.
Please rise.
Our national anthem.
I'm not. We're gonna sound check as we perform. We get the honor
Okay.
of getting this.
I guess I should put my.
What's our name? What's our trio name? We need a name.
The gays commencement.
Okay.
I don't know.
So that's when we win a Grammy. That's what our name's gonna be.
Queermencement. Oh, I like that. Queermencement.
It's like I'm looking at a fresh snack. Here's High Hopes. Everybody aim for the audience. And the 1, 2, 3, 4.
High hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one. Always had high hopes.
Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, do something great. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, bring your biographies, rewrite your history. Light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. I'm tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting.
High hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have the time, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one. Always had high hopes.
Mama said, up with variety, stranger crusaders. Ain't never wannabes, no beauty in the novelty. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, don't ever come down, no. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, don't ever come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be
killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high, high hopes. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high, high hopes.
Oh, I love it. No, it's just it's a killer on reach outs, right? And I don't want to do that too much before we actually have everyone. I only say that because I know, because I would go busking with it for like hours at a time, and my mouth would be bleeding. So. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. You know what? That's keeping
I think up top is fine.
So the video I sent, I did, I think the tag
Miss Swifting.
No, it's Swifty.
I know. But I hate all of them. My housemate, my one surviving housemate, who's actually also my neighbor. So, she's a big Swiftie. Well, because I hate one of them that left, and the other one was kind of mad.
Japanese or something. We play Celebration.
Oh no.
I'm about to rock.
The song makes you sad.
No, I meant take these away.
That's what we did. Yeah, I'm keeping that crowd there. Put my other crowd back.
And why do they tuck in shirts? So
Yes,
short.
yeah. I'm planning on just like feeling it. I'll try to feel it. I'll try to feel it. Sometimes I'm too warm, but like I let loose once in a while. I'm like, let loose. I said let loose.
It's like, what do you mean? It's a flat cake. We love flat cakes.
I was just looking at it the entire time. I just find it right there.
Celebrate it
On your
with
mic? Do you need me to remove it?
All right, friends. It's 9:14. We will be ready to play at 9:40. Cool.
Cool.
Tell.
You know,
That's how I do it too.
I biked with a spider web this morning.
That's good. Yeah, is there food around
so
here?
I think the closest restroom is that building right there. There's lots of restroom signs in different buildings, but you may have to walk to that to get out. There might be a gate in the middle back there. Sneak past the sound guys. I'm not sure.
No,
Now you can go your way.
I lost my eye.
Cool.
I lost my eye on the I'm fabulous.
Maybe. You know,
I don't want to leave.
Oh, no.
Infabulous.
Infabulous.
Infabulous. It's so tragic. Infabulous.
Fabulous.
We wouldn't allow them to design our trash cans. They wouldn't let us do Same with my high school. They wouldn't let us do anything with our trash cans.
That's why your mama told you that you couldn't go out. Stay in the house. Bad boy. Gonna sneak out tonight. He's gonna take by her window. 'Cause he sure wants to go out and everyone's here, let 'em all in. The chandelier downstairs has fallen. I know it's hard to resist. This is the party no one wanted to miss. If you don't get home on the double, you're going to be in trouble. I hope your mama don't look in your room, 'cause if she does, she'll be here soon. Boy, she's gonna be mad. You're a bad boy. You got it bad. Boy, say goodbye to your friends, 'cause it's gonna be a while till you see them again. Bad boy, I'll sneak out tonight. He's gonna tip by her window, 'cause he sure wants to get out and dance. Everyone's singing, dancing to the music on the radio. Having a party. Everybody's singing. He's a bad boy, dancing to the music on the radio. No, 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 no. We can't go. Bad boy. He's gotta sneak out tonight. Gonna take by her window, 'cause he sure wants to get out and everybody's singing, dancing to the music on the radio. Bad boys having a party. Everybody's singing, bad boy dancing to the music on the radio. No, no, no. always magic in the air. But when you're walking down that street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter rubs right off and you're nowhere. They say the women treat you fine on Broadway, but looking at them just gives me the blues. 'Cause how you gonna make some time when all you got is one thin dime, and one thin dime won't even shine your shoes. They say that I won't last too long on Broadway. I'll catch a Greyhound bus for home, they all say. But they're dead wrong, I know they are, 'cause I can play this here guitar, and I won't quit till I'm a star on Broadway. I won't quit till I'm a star on Broadway. No, 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 no. I won't quit till I'm a star, 'cause I know I can now.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. You and I. I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I want to be the one with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us, building big castles way on high. Just the two of us, you and I. Just the two of us. Let's get it together, baby. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
It's like a diamond ring, it's a precious thing. And we never want to lose it. It's like a favorite song that we love to sing. Every time we hear the music, and we're in this love together. We got the kind that lasts forever. We're in this love together, and like berries on the vine, it gets sweeter all the time. It's like a rainy night and candlelight. And ooh, it's so romantic. We got the whole thing working out so right. Yes. And it's just the way we play.
I made sure to go before I got here. I was like, I didn't have my moments on my seat.
What's up, New Jersey?
don't know why it's so I know where I put it. It's fine.
This hit that ice cold Michelle pipe for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Sailor on. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot, hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot damn. Am I bad about that money? Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk won't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Hey, hey, oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it. Take a sip, sign a check. Julio, get the stretch. Got to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show down. Smoother than a fresh drop. Too hot, hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot damn. Am I bad about that money? Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Put this on again.
High, high hopes. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a vision. I was gonna be that one. Always had high, high hopes.
Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, do something great. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, bring your biographies, rewrite your histories. Light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting.
Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have the time, but I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a vision. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high, high hopes.
Mama said, up the parodities, stranger crusaders. Ain't never wannabes, the weird and the novelty. Back in the days, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, don't ever come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, don't ever come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I hate to see you waiting. This is going on, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high, high hopes. Had to have high, high hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high, high hopes. Music knows it isn't always be one of the things that lectures won't quit. Here are some of music's pioneers that time will not allow us to forget.
Hey, I'll take a shot if you want. Put me in the rotation.
He had the one by itself, and then you two were rotating the other.
Let's just keep it simple. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and just keep going around.
I second this decision.
Welcome to Rowan University's 2023 commencement ceremony. The university will take aerial photographs throughout the program, so we ask that you not be alarmed if you see any hovering drones in the distance. The processional is ready to begin. Please silence all cell phones and please remain seated during the processional so everyone can see. Thank you.
Don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical, kryptonite, helpless to the bass and the fading lights. Oh, we were born to get together, born to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. A backless dress and some beat-up sneaks. My discotheque, Juliet, teenage dream. I felt it in my chest as she looked at me. I knew we were born to get together, born to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. Oh, come on, girl. Deep in her eyes, I think I see the future. I realize this is my last chance. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance. Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me. This hit that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot, hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. Girls hit your hallelujah. Girls hit your hallelujah. Girls hit your hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to you.
Saturday night and we in the spot.
Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Ah. Don't believe me, just watch. Ah. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Hey, 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 oh! Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Ah. Don't believe me, just watch. Ah. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
Hey, 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 oh! Uptown funk you up. 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 Uptown funk you up.
It's okay, eventually the ceremony will happen.
The geriatric. I stay up too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make 'em stay.
To last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate and party with you. Come on and celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! Yahoo! It's a celebration. Yahoo! Celebrate good times, come on! Celebrate good times, come on!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for our national anthem.
Oh, sing and you
please be seated. And now, Dr. Tony Lohman, Rowan University's provost.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2023 Rowan University Commencement Ceremony. You know, I have to say, I think back to March of 2020 when many of you were in your first year here. And did any of us think this day was ever going to come? It's just amazing that we're here. So, congratulations. And I have to say, I think this class, with what you've been through and how hard you work and how resilient you've been, I can't think of another class that deserves the weather we got today. I don't. So let's get this celebration started. So I'm going to introduce first our special guests on our platform today. So please hold your applause until we get to the end of them. Start to my right, our president, Dr. Houshmand. Well, let's give him a round of applause. Go ahead. Because I can tell you, without his steady leadership and his guidance during the pandemic, we would have never gotten here today with you as successful as you are. So let's give him a round of applause for his leadership. From our Board of Trustees, Chair Chad Bruner, Mr. Larry Salva, Vice Chair, Dr. Barbara Chamberlain, Dr. Thomas Gallia, and our Student Trustee, Michael Harrington. Other distinguished guests, we have Dr. Lucy Rourke Adams, our keynote speaker and honorary degree recipient. We're gonna go this way, all right. Dr. Gerald Schreiber, our honorary degree recipient. And as many of you may have seen, our benefactor for the first and only School of Veterinary Medicine in the state of New Jersey, the Schreiber School of Veterinary Medicine. We have Dr. William Sperlin, our distinguished alumnus. Miss Emily Lowe, our student speaker. Let's get that. Assemblyman Paul Moriarty. Gloucester County Commissioners Frank DeMarco, Heather Simmons, and Chris Conowall. Mr. Jack Tarditi from our foundation board. Miss Gina Lemanowitz-Pulaski, Alumni Board President. Miss Lisa Westfeld from our Alumni Board. Miss Michelle Shirey from the South Jersey Technology Park Board, Miss Genevieve Witt from the South Jersey Technology Park Board, Dr. Bill Friend, University Senate President, and Dr. Joe Basso, AFT President, Dr. Fred Keating from our partner, Rowan College of South Jersey, Mr. Joe Cosgrove, Entrepreneur in Residence, Miss Amy Mansu, President and CEO of Inspira Health, Dr. Shirley Richardson, the Dean of the Our Lady of Lourdes Nursing School, Superintendent Katrina McCombs from the Camden City School District, and also the proud parent of a graduate today, and our Grand Marshal. Where is our Grand Marshal? Can you stand again? Give one more round of applause for Dr. Stanley Yeldell. And when I got to Rowan, and I've been at Rowan now 10 years, when I hear from students, alums, probably the number one faculty member I hear who is the most impactful of their lives is Dr. Yeldell. So thank you very much. So to our graduates today, you are truly an incredibly resilient group. And I'm thinking about the undergraduate students and families today. Who remembers this shirt right here? Not this one. How many of you wore this proudly 4 years ago at graduation parties? Go ahead. There you go. I've got a confession to everyone out there. So to your parents out there, I wore this proudly in June of 2019, and I too am celebrating a graduate here today. So we thought back, we arrived in the fall of 2019, thinking about what our careers were going to be like, and I think nobody could have predicted the path we were going to take, could we? We moved in the dorms in September, we started classes, we started in the medical schools, we started doctoral programs, and we had visions of where we are going to be in 4 years. And we are here, but the path was incredibly tough. We moved out of dorms, we transitioned to remote learning, but we came back. We suffered loss, we came back. You are incredibly resilient, and you deserve everything you're here today. So let's thank the group that got us here. So students, please rise. So let's look forward. So on the stage today, you've got your faculty, staff, and administrators who worked hard every day. You are the top of our thoughts to get you here today. So let's give them a round of applause and thanks for all their hard work. Now let's turn around to the crowd. Let's take a look. All the loved ones. Let's thank all the loved ones here today. And by the way, now that I have a daughter graduating, I'm also, it's never too late to say thanks, Mom, who's sitting over there today, for all you've done. So never stop thanking the loved ones who got you where you are. There we go. So let's get ready to move on, and graduates, please be seated. Good morning. My name is Chad Bruner, and I am the chairman of the Rowan University Board of Trustees. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you, your family, and friends to Rowan University on behalf of faculty, staff, and administrators. What a great day. I hope that you will remember this day for the rest of your life as we celebrate you, the graduate, for navigating through adversity and persistence and earning your degree. In fact, that is what I would like to speak to you about today, adversity and persistence. But first, graduates, who here are over the age of 50? How about over age 40? We'll go a little bit lower. How about age 30 and over? Okay. So today, I believe we have about 750 graduates of that age group or above. We even have a 70-year-old graduating today, and it's very impressive. Congratulations on your journey, and I'm sure you had adversity and persistence along the way. Adversity is described as having difficulties or misfortune. Let's take the COVID pandemic years. After all, you are the first four-year graduating class that enrolled right before it hit. So sure, that's the adversity I'm talking about. And persistence, that is described as the firm continuance in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. Once again, your COVID educational experience fits the bill here too. But let me tell you about a man named Nate who works for me. Nate, out of high school, did not have college or even a vocation or trade on the horizon, but instead joined the workforce in 2001 as a laborer. Due to a severe work injury, he could no longer perform his job function and was moved to an inside position as a reasonable accommodation under the law. He faced tremendous adversity. But it was here Nate took an interest in drafting and surveying in the area of engineering. This interest blossomed into going to community college and learning a new path to provide for his family. Ultimately, Nate received an associate's degree and furthered his educational quest by applying to Rowan University engineering program to earn a bachelor's degree. As he pushed through adversity by working full-time and attending night classes, he
quickly caught my attention as well as my county engineer. He received modest promotions and title changes as a reward for his hard work and persistence. Last fall, he finally did it, 21 years later. He earned his bachelor's degree and immediately received a promotion as an assistant engineer, and his entire life has changed, all because of a freak accident on a normal spring day. I'm very proud of him. He could have just given up. He could have just tried to work the system, but he did not. He chose a different path, a path that was challenging and a path that was adverse. What did I learn? What do I wish to share with you? I learned that it's never too late to do something you want to do. If you work hard and are persistent, you can change the direction of your life for the positive. My hope is that you never have to follow Nate's path. But if you're presented with this type of adversity, I want you to realize from Nate's experience that you can always, no matter your age or situation, go back to school, earn your master's or doctorate degrees through persistence. So congratulations, class of 2023. Persist in your endeavors and never back down to adversity.
Good morning! And congratulations to the pandemic boys and girls. It's so wonderful to see you here. It really is. We waited for 4 years to get to this open session, to see these amazing moms and dads and brothers and sisters and wives and girlfriends and boyfriends are here celebrating your amazing accomplishment. Love you all, and parents, thank you for trusting your most precious loved ones with us 4 or 5 or 6 years ago. We are returning them back to you, healthy, happy, successful, and hopefully taxpayers. Us old people need our Social Security to be paid. As we begin, I want to take a moment to recognize 3 important guests who have joined us today. Our keynote speaker and honorary degree recipient, Dr. Lucy Rourke Adams, who dedicated her remarkable 58 years of medical career to advancing science to improve the lives of children. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Rourke Adams. Also a dear friend of Rowan University, a heavenly man, an amazing entrepreneur, a business leader, Jerry Schreiber. Just last week, we named our veterinary school in his honor. Thank you for joining us, Jerry. Thank you. And finally, I'm pleased to welcome Dr. William Sperling, our distinguished alumnus and an internationally acclaimed expert in 20th and 21st century comparative literature, gender and sexuality studies, and Holocaust studies. Thank you, Dr. Sperling, for celebrating with us today. Graduates, I'm so proud of you. Look at what you have achieved. As if earning your degree was not challenging enough, you continued your studies through a global pandemic and tested everyone's resolve. As board chairman Brunner noted, you have demonstrated strength and resiliency. You adapted and reached your goals. As for your alma mater, we too have accomplished much in a relatively short time. Today, your university is ranked in the top 100 public research universities nationwide. We have a nationally and internationally ranked programs throughout this university, drawing excellent students, faculty, and staff. Now, as we celebrate our centennial year, we are the 3rd fastest growing public research university in the nation. We have doubled our enrollment in the past decade and now have more than 22,000 students. And you are Rowan University's largest graduating class ever. Outstanding job. of all of you. Thank you. Every one of you invested time and energy over these past few years at a university that's been called the model for institutional transformation. As we celebrate the past 100 years, there is no better time to remember our root and the many shoulders we stand on. Their legacy is also yours. A university transforming South Jersey, New Jersey, and soon our nation. You will soon find wherever you go, more and more people will know Rowan University. During your time here, we partnered with Virtual Health to create a new medical and life science college dedicated to improving health of all. We are developing New Jersey's first veterinary school, answering a critical need for our veterinarians. And we broke ground on what a Smithsonian magazine referred to as one of the top 8 most anticipated museum openings in Gene and Rick Edelman Fossil Park and Museum. And we enjoyed great success in recent years, but honestly, our future reputation lies squarely with you students. As you enter the workforce, you carry Rowans with you. What people think of your university depends on what you accomplish and the people you impact. These are truly challenging times, both internationally and domestically. Yet, I know you will make a difference. I, for one, have never felt more confident about that. When you come back to visit this in the years to come, and I hope you do, I expect you're going to see continued growth and challenge and changes in all facets of the university. In the meantime, please remember, we will always be here for you. Whether you want to sharpen your skill or change a career by taking a new class or earning another degree, we will have what you need. We are proud of you and look forward to helping you with a lifetime of learning. You have amazing opportunities ahead. Take advantage of them. Believe in yourself. Keep moving forward. Give back to your communities and remember where you came from. Congratulations to all of you. She's a scientist and a scholar, a doctor and a teacher, a leader and a mentor. But most of all, today's commencement speaker, Dr. Lucy Rourke Adam, is an absolute pioneer. In a career spanning nearly 6 decades, Dr. Rourke Adam devoted her life's work improving the lives of children and their families. She did so with extraordinary scholarship, devotion to scientific discovery, and a trailblazing spirit for women, and of course for men, in the field of science and medicine. World renowned for her work as a pediatric neuropathologist, she's an international expert on pediatric brain tumor and shaken baby syndrome. Moreover, Dr. Rourke Adam is an exceptional and respected leader. She was the first and only female president of Philadelphia General Hospital, as she enjoys her stellar 50-year career at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, the #1 children's hospital in the whole world. The daughter of an Armenian immigrant who grew up in a house full of books, music, and love, Dr. Rourke Adam traced her interest in science, at least in part, to her childhood. Beginning at around age of 4, after a good rain, she would collect earthworms, inspecting them as a scientist would. It's no wonder then that she became a globally prominent neuropathologist. And it's no wonder, too, that she was trusted at one time as the carekeeper of a set of slides containing brain tissues from Albert Einstein, a man who, upon his death at the age of 76, still had the brain of a young man, she says. The same could be said of Dr. Lucy Rourke Adams, who today, at the age of 93, yes, 93, is as inquisitive about the world as she was as a child, collecting earthworm from puddles in St. Paul, Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, and especially members of the class of 2023, we are in for an absolute treat today. Please welcome Dr. Lucy Rourke Adams, Rowan University 2023 commencing speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Houshmand. Distinguished guests, colleagues, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great honor to share this milestone in your life as you leave this illustrious university to begin your life with knowledge based on what you have learned and to make a life for yourself. For the next few minutes, I would like to focus your attention on an issue of importance as you begin your new chapter in life: choices. The choices you make will determine your success and happiness, but also will affect those close to you, your community, and in some cases, the world. It's likely, at least for you younger graduates, that until you decided to come to Rowan University, your parents made the most important decisions that govern your life. Today, that has changed. You have now educated yourselves in a field of your choice, and you are now ready to follow your dreams. The choices you make will determine your success and happiness, and they may have good consequences or they may be negative. As examples, I would like to turn to history and look at the choices made by 5 individuals and the consequences of those choices for themselves and the world. The first one is Joseph Stalin. Stalin was the dictator of the Soviet Union for 29 years. His initial career choice was actually the priesthood, but he lived in turbulent times. He left the seminary after 2 years, became a Marxist, and joined the revolution. After becoming the Soviet dictator, he did improve the life of some of the individuals, but paranoia and hatred took his path in other directions, and he was responsible for the death of 15 million people, largely those who were banished to the infamous labor camps in the Siberian Gulag. Stalin said, "The life of one man is a tragedy. The life of 1,000 is a statistic." A few years ago, I visited the bunker in Moscow where he lived. As I sat at his desk, I thought about the people whose destiny had been decided as Stalin sat in that chair a few years before. Stalin chose cruelty and death. His contemporary, Adolf Hitler, who was the dictator of Germany for only 12 years, has the dubious distinction of being responsible for the death of 50 million people during the Second World War. This is a staggering number for someone who, when he was young, yearned to bring beauty into the world through art. He did a somersault and changed his directions, and his decisions led to death and destruction on a gigantic scale. Adolf Hitler was an egomaniac who chose to hate. In contrast, Albert Schweitzer, who was an Alsatian, was a polymath. He was excelled at teaching. He was a philosopher, a theologian, a musicologist, and an organist. At age 30, he decided to go to medical school. He had the goal of going to a country in West Africa, to the country of Gabon, to provide medical care for those unfortunates who did not have access to medical care. Albert Schweitzer's guiding principle was reverence for life. Although she died in 1997, you've probably heard of Mother Teresa. She was born into a wealthy Albanian family, and at the age of 12, she decided to become a nun. At 18, she joined the Sisters of Loreto, and 1 year later, she was sent to Calcutta, India, as a teacher. When she arrived there, she was deeply moved by the plight of the poor, unfortunate, sick, and dying in the streets. She left the Order of Loreto and she founded a new order, the Missionaries of Charity, and she spent the remainder of her life caring for these individuals. Mother Teresa chose love and compassion. Then we have our own American hero, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was born in the Deep South, and when he realized that he and his fellow blacks did not share the same freedoms that were guaranteed to citizens of this country, he spearheaded a civil rights movement to achieve equity for all citizens. The first 10 years of his movement saw some progress, in spite of the fact that they continued to have difficulties. His life was ended by a bullet when he was 39 years old, but his dream has been carried through by many others who shared his desire for equity for all. I chose to study brain diseases in infants and children because at that time there was very little known about the pathology of these disorders. It was my hope that by defining the basis of the abnormalities, we could find treatments for the children or even prevent some of their diseases. Over the years, my colleagues and I achieved some success, and that success was a consequence of the fact that we were devoted to what we were doing, we loved what we did, and we paid no attention to the clock. Very few people are called upon to walk this stage of the world, but whatever path you choose to continue your education throughout your life, choose something you love to do, choose honor, and choose to love your neighbor as yourself. Blessings on all of you. Thank you.
The awarding of honorary degrees It's a long-standing tradition at Rowan University. We select individuals whose accomplishments are meritorious and provide inspiration to our graduates and to the entire university community. Today, we honor two such people. Dr. Lucy Rourke Adam is a respected and influential leader in the field of pediatric medicine and scientific research. Her study of diseases of brain, spinal cord, and nervous spanned nearly 60 years and led to a better understanding of the treatment and outcome of children with brain tumor. Additionally, Dr. Rourke Adam has served as a role model for physicians and scientists, as well as a valued leader and mentor for both aspiring and established doctors. She has dedicated her life to serving others with care, dignity, and kindness, all with the goal of improving the lives of children and their families. Chairman Brunner, please join us at the lectern. It's my privilege and pleasure to recommend to you that the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters be presented to Dr. Lucy Rourke Adam for her extraordinary contributions to the field of science and medicine.
Mr. President, I'm pleased to receive this recommendation. By the authority granted to me as chairman of the Rowan University Board of Trustees, today we are proud to bestow upon Dr. Lucy Rourke Adams the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto.
Now it is my honor to present our second honorary degree of this 2023 commencement ceremony to Mr. Gerald B. Schreiber, a gifted entrepreneur and a businessman. Gerald B. Schreiber is a self-made South Jersey success story. Born from humble beginning near Atlantic City, the son and grandson of produce salesman, he transformed a bankrupt soft pretzel business into J&J Snack Food, a billion-dollar company known around the world for brands including Super Pretzel, Minute Maid, and Icy. Recognized multiple times by Forbes and Ernst & Young for his leadership and entrepreneurship, Mr. Schreiber used his extraordinary success as a businessman as a way to support causes close to his heart, namely education and animal advocacy. In 2019, his generous gift established the Schreiber Family Pet Therapy Program at Rowan University, one of our most popular health and wellness initiatives. And just last month, he pledged $30 million to support our new veterinary school, which will be known as Schreiber School of Veterinary Medicine. A role model, supporter of students, and a staunch protector of all creatures, great and small, Mr. Schreiber has dedicated his life and philanthropy to education and to the gentle care of animals. Chairman Brunner, it is my privilege and pleasure to recommend to you that the honorary degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine be presented to Mr. Gerald B. Schreiber.
Mr. President, I'm pleased to receive this recommendation. By the authority granted to me as chairman of the Rowan University Board of Trustees, today we're proud to bestow upon Mr. Gerald B. Schreiber the honorary degree of Doctor of Veterinary Medicine with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Gina Lemanowitz-Poslowski, and I'm a proud graduate of the class of 2003, as well as president of the Rowan University Alumni Association. It is my pleasure to welcome the class of 2023 to Rowan's Alumni Association. Your lifelong membership includes access to alumni events, programs, and services. It will provide opportunities to expand your Rowan network and remain connected to your alma mater. I hope to see you all at homecoming and other alumni events in the years to come. This year's Distinguished Alumnus Award recipient makes us all truly Rowan proud. Dr. William J. Sperlin earned his Bachelor of Arts in English here in 1976 and went on to enjoy a storied career in higher education. After graduating magna cum laude from then Glassboro State College, Dr. Sperlin served with the Peace Corps in Malaysia, where he learned Malay and taught English as a second language. After his service, he taught English composition and English literature in neighboring Singapore before returning to the U.S. for graduate studies at Columbia University, where he earned his Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Philosophy, and Doctor of Philosophy degrees. Yes, that deserves an applause. His commitment to classroom teaching as a place for critical discussion runs through Dr. Sperlin's 45-year academic career. As a professor of English and vice dean at Brunel University, London, Dr. Sperlin held the portfolio for teaching and learning in the College of Business, Arts, and Social Sciences. He previously taught at the University of Sussex and Cardiff, Columbia and Illinois State Universities, and held numerous visiting professorships. Also a prolific author, Dr. Sperlin wrote 8 books and more than 60 articles in peer-reviewed international journals or book chapters. He received national and international acclaim for teaching innovation and scholarship and is known globally for expertise in 20th and 21st century comparative literature, gender and sexuality studies, and Holocaust studies. He now serves as professor emeritus and honorary professor at Brunel University, London. Please welcome the 2023 recipient of Rowan University's Distinguished Alumnus Award, Dr. William J. Sperlin.
Thank you so much, Gina. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, President Houshmand, Provost Lohman, Chairman Bruno, distinguished Rowan faculty, honored guests, 2023 graduates. You look wonderful today, and families and friends. It is indeed such a pleasure to be back on the Rowan campus, or the campus of Glassboro State College, as I knew it then, for the first time in nearly 50 years. On the one hand, it makes me feel rather old, since so much time has passed since I was an undergraduate student here between 1972 and 1976. But you never forget your first degree. It always holds a special memory. You never forget the first thing, the first of anything, but we won't go there. Yet at the same time, it is such an honor to have been nominated for and to receive Rowan's Distinguished Alumnus Award, especially in the centennial year of the university's founding. I mean, it's half of that time since I was last here, so I'm really feeling old. I would like to express my deepest thanks to the Alumni Board of Directors for choosing me, the Office of Alumni Engagement, especially Chris D'Angelo, the Director, Carly Samuels, and President Ali Houshmand for giving his final approval for this award. I think what I remember most about the year spent on this campus was a gradual awareness of seeing the world from the perspective of others. When I was in my freshman year, newly arrived and scared to death, the actress Jane Fonda, who was also much younger then, came to this campus to speak to students informally, and this was on what we called the Quad, but I hear the area behind Bunce Hall, I think it's called the Green now. Is that, okay. I see people nodding in the front row. But she came to speak to us about her recent visit to Hanoi in the then North Vietnam during the Vietnam War. And even though it was deemed a very controversial visit, and she was referred to as Hanoi Jane afterwards and blacklisted in Hollywood, I remember thinking how brave it was of her to try to understand that war from the position of the so-called enemy, and not to be apologetic for it when some saw her whole trip as an act of treason. I mean, I was only 18 at the time, and I thought what she did was wonderful. The summer of that same academic year, as a French major at the time, I took study abroad in France, the first time I had ever been outside of the US, and was able to experience at that time what it was like not only to be able to speak another language by necessity, no longer confined to the language lab or the language classroom, but to be understood in that language by native speakers, and to understand not only what they were saying to me, but to learn how they saw the world around them and how they saw Americans, which was very eye-opening at the time. This was an opening up of what was then a much larger world, it seemed. There was no social media, email, internet, mobile phones, or reasonable phone rates or international flights. I mean, we had pen pals back in those days, and we had to wait for letters. This is how old I am. And of course, the act of teaching itself, for which I was prepared initially as a secondary school English teacher right here at Rowan. The act of teaching in its most profound sense involves an appreciation of and respect for the positions, languages, and cultures students articulate and express in the classroom as a formative way to engage with new knowledge and as a mode of learning. These early experiences influenced my teaching in my early years, especially as a Peace Corps volunteer in Malaysia, teaching ESL after I graduated. Right before I left for the Peace Corps, I received a letter saying that your homes will be invaded by centipedes, flying cockroaches, snakes, and other interesting visitors. I almost didn't get on the plane, but eventually I did. But in Malaysia, I learned another language and experienced an entirely different culture. In the New York City schools where I taught, where students had come from many of the world's trouble spots in the early 1980s, the Duvalier dictatorship in Haiti, the terrors of the Khmer Rouge regime in Cambodia, where children has witnessed their parents and families slaughtered. Refugees from Vietnam surviving on a daily ration of 1 tablespoon of fresh water at sea while their boats were turned away by neighboring countries. Many of these young children at the time ended up later in my classes in New York and wrote about their experiences in their journals. These journals were shared so that students could learn collaboratively from each other and so that the teaching of English could still preserve the cultures and languages most intimate to them. But on reflection, these pedagogical commitments and the cultural and epistemological struggle to see the world from the position of an other can be traced here to Rowan's rich tradition of commitment to teaching excellence, and has influenced not only my teaching, but has been integrated into my academic work in comparative literature, translation studies, and all the other areas that have already been enumerated. All of these areas involve studying texts, cultures, and the world relationally, rather than by what is simply assumed to be given. And yet, it is still the classroom, as the late African-American scholar Bell Hooks reminds us, that remains the most radical space of possibility. And I'm sure you know that from your own knowledge and learning experiences here. For those of you graduating today, we congratulate you, we honor you, we sigh in relief with you. You are entering a very different world from the time I received any of my degrees, and while I know that getting a good job or being better qualified for career advancement are important to you after the time, effort, and finances, especially the finances, you have dedicated to your studies, I hope you will also use your education not only for personal gain, but as a way to help to change the world. When I was a student here, 1973 was a transitional and progressive year of hope. The Supreme Court had just made its historic Roe v. Wade decision, and in the same year, the American Psychiatric Association voted to remove homosexuality as a diagnostic category from the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or DSM, which is a very powerful document. But now, 50 years later, that Supreme Court decision has been overturned, and we live in a world marked by rampant transphobia, xenophobia, Islamophobia, alongside continued racism, anti-Semitism, sexism, homophobia, and polarized politics, all of which work against seeing the world from the perspective of others. So now is a critical time to put into broader perspective what you have learned here and how you can put it to best use, not only in your chosen professions, but also as a way to engage others in what it means to live in a democracy, creating more inclusive public spheres for participation in civic engagement, so that you can become, in the words of Gandhi, the change that you wish to see in the world. And we're depending on you. I mean, I'm old, but I mean, you're very young now, so we hope that it's not a pleasant place out there all the time, and we hope that you will use your education to help change that. I would like to close with a short poem by D.H. Lawrence that I studied as an undergraduate right here in these halls, Bunce Hall to be exact, which I think is still standing, in one of my English seminars on modern poetry. And I think the poem is especially pertinent because New Jersey is so well known for its beautiful pine trees which surround this stadium, and Lawrence refers to pine trees in his poem, and the pine barrens are nearby. So the title of the poem is called Poverty by D.H. Lawrence. When I look at this pine tree near the sea that grows out of rock and it plumes forth, I see it has a natural abundance. With its roots, it has a natural grip on its daily bread, and its plumes look like a green cup held up to the sun and air and full of wine. I wish that for all of you graduating today in the years ahead, that you will always have a natural abundance, plume forth, and be splendid. Congratulations on completing your degrees, and I thank the university once again for the wonderful honor and the opportunity to be here again. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So this week, we are graduating 83 students who are currently serving or or who have served our country as members of the United States military. They have overcome the challenges and hardships of transitioning between studies and services. We appreciate the dedications to both education and military duty. Will those students here in attendance please stand to be recognized? Thank you all for your service to our country. You may be seated.
Okay, guys, I know you have been enjoying the sun and taking a lot of vitamin D. We've got 27 more speakers before we confer your degrees. Just be patient. Okay, now it's time to certify all the class. We will start with the candidates for the doctoral degree. Candidates, please rise. All the doctoral people. Dr. Lohman, please certify the doctoral candidates.
Mr. President, the candidates who have successfully met all the requirements for the Doctor of Education, Doctor of Medicine, Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine degrees are hereby certified by the faculty for the receipt of their degrees.
Chairman Brunner, these candidates have been certified as having completed all the requirements for graduation. I present them to you as proper recipients of doctoral degree.
Members of the class of 2023 who have been certified as having completed all the requirements for graduation by the authority vested in me as chairman of the Rowan University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the doctoral degrees with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Hey, give me a big one. Believe me, getting a doctorate isn't easy. Congratulations. Please be seated. I will now recognize the candidates for the educational specialist degree in school psychology. Candidates, please rise. Dr. Lohman, please certify the educational specialist candidates.
Mr. President, the candidates who have successfully met all of the requirements for the educational specialist degree are hereby certified by the faculty for receipt of their degrees.
Chairman Brunner, these candidates have been certified as having completed all the requirements of graduation. For graduation, I present them to you as proper recipients of the educational specialist degree.
Two members of the class of 2023 who have been certified as having completed all the requirements for graduation by the authority vested in me as chairman of the Rowan University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the educational specialist degree with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Please be seated. Thanks. I will now recognize the candidates for the master's degree. Candidates, please rise. All the master's students. Dr. Lohman, please certify the master's degree candidates.
Mr. President, the candidates who have successfully met all requirements for the Masters of Art, Master of Biomedical Science, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Engineering Management, Master of Music, Master of Science, Master of Science in Nursing, and Master of Science in Teaching degrees are hereby certified by the faculty for receipt of their degrees.
Chairman Brunner, these candidates have been certified as having completed all the requirements for graduation. I present them to you as proper recipients of the master's degree.
Master's degree candidates of the class of 2023 who have been certified as having completed all the requirements for graduation by the authority vested in me and Chairman of the Rowan University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the master's degrees with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thank you, congratulations. Please be seated. Okay, I will now recognize the candidates for bachelor's degrees. Candidates, please rise. Lots of you. There you go. Dr. Lohman, please certify the bachelor's degrees candidates.
Okay. Mr. President, the candidates who have successfully completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of General Studies, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science and Nursing degrees are hereby certified by the faculty for the receipt of their degrees.
Chairman Brunner, these candidates have been certified as having completed all the requirements for graduation. I present them to you as proper recipients of bachelor's degrees.
Parents, you want them back or should we keep them here? Members of the class of 2023 who have been certified as having completed all the requirements for graduation by the authority vested in me as Chairman of the Rowan University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the bachelor's degrees with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Congratulations.
So we're there. We're done. How does it feel? I feel, words can't describe how I feel for you guys today. It's truly an honor to be here. So to address you, I can't think of a better representative of your class to come and speak to you graduating today. Will Miss Emily Lowe, Executive Vice President of the Student Government Association, please come to the lectern.
I'm keeping the cap off. Thank you, Dr. Lohman. Good morning, esteemed faculty, administrators, family, and friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates. It is such an honor to stand before you all here today as we celebrate the culmination of our hard work at Rowan University. As I reflect on my time here at Rowan, I truly believe that a defining characteristic of our university is its strong sense of community. From the moment we set foot on campus, we were welcomed with open arms by our fellow students, faculty, and staff. We formed close bonds with our classmates and professors, and we were part of a larger community working towards a common goal. This sense of community was especially evident during the challenges we faced as we navigated the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite all of the obstacles life threw at us, members of the Rowan community came together to support each other and ensure that we would continue to learn and grow. As we graduate today, we carry with us not just our degrees, but a wealth of knowledge, experiences, and lessons gained throughout our college journey. These lessons will stay with us for the rest of our lives, and they will shape the way we approach challenges and opportunities in our future careers. One of the most important lessons we have learned is the power of perseverance. We all face challenges, whether it was a difficult class, a demanding extracurricular activity, or personal struggles. But we learned that with hard work, dedication, and resilience, we can conquer anything we face. In the best sense, perseverance is now part of our DNA. It will be invaluable as we navigate our futures.
At Rowan, we learned the importance of taking risks and stepping out of our comfort zones. We were encouraged to try new things, whether it's taking a challenging class, studying abroad, or joining a new club. We were challenged to think creatively and pursue our passions. We were given opportunities to develop our own projects and ideas, and we were supported by Rowan's resources and connections. By taking these risks, we learned more about our strengths and more about ourselves. Finally, our studies taught us the value of lifelong learning. We were exposed to a wide range of subjects, ideas, and perspectives, and we were expected to think critically and ask questions. We now understand and appreciate that learning does not stop after graduation. We must continue to be curious about the world around us and to seek knowledge throughout the rest of our lives. I believe, and I hope you agree, that education is not just about personal gain. It's about how you use your knowledge and your talents for the benefit of others. Class of 2023, build upon the lessons you take with you and use them for the greater good. If I could relive my undergraduate years, I would still choose Rowan. I made incredible connections, amazing friendships, got my dream job, and met the love of my life. I'm thankful to my friends and my family for their constant support. I didn't expect to tear up. And I'm especially thankful for my two biggest inspirations and the two strongest people I know. My mom and my boyfriend, Alex. While we stand here together in our caps and gowns, we have all been supported by many people who have loved us, taught us, and lifted us up. Class of 2023, while today is our day and commencement is our week, we share our success with those who gave the very best of themselves. Please thank them for being role models, teachers, supporters, and friends. And please take as many pictures and accept as many hugs as your loved ones want this week. Fellow graduates, I cannot wait to see where your journeys in life take you. I am proud to stand among you, and I wish you all nothing but the best. Be proud of your Rowan University education. Go out into the world confident that you are exceptionally prepared for a lifetime of success. Congratulations, class of 2023. I gotta get my cap back on for this part. Will all bachelor's degree graduates please rise for the tossing of the tassel from right to left? All right, please join me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All bachelor's degree graduates may now be seated. Thank you.
All right. So we decided instead of those last 26 speeches, we're going to do a little different. So we're going to take our commencement ceremony and have a little fun with it now. So we left a little surprise here for the end, and our surprise comes in the form of a gift. A gift from Gourmet Dining, our campus partner. So just wait, this is good. So as you arrived, all of our 2023 graduates arrived. We asked you to fill out a check-in card. Who ignored that? Go ahead. Did anyone ignore it? All right, so you're out. Sorry. So all those cards are going to be brought on stage right now. Where are our cards? Thank you. All right. So we're going to pull one card, and the winner, whose name is on this card, is going to receive a $2,500 gift from Gourmet Dining to use as you wish. No strings. So somebody's going to have a great graduation party today, and just to let you know, I am free this afternoon. So Nick Mazza, a proud Rowan alumnus from the class of 2021 and a gourmet dining dietitian, and the world's most amazing dean of students, Kevin Kett, are going to come up and present the $2,500 check. Emily Lowe, can you please come up and draw the lucky card? All right. So the winner of the $2,500 drawing is Daniel Miller, an electrical and computing engineer major from Ocean City, New Jersey. Come on up. All right. Congratulations, Daniel. So Daniel, what are you going to do with the $2,500? All right. La Scala's on Daniel. But what would you say if I told you that 2,500 could become 25,000? As we know, because I'm one of them, engineers are such incredibly well-rounded athletes. We're going to give Daniel a chance to 10x this money. So we got a target waiting for you. Wow. Here we go. Let's back it on up. So, Daniel, nice try. Congratulations for your win and a lot of pressure. Do you want to take a try? You're going to take a try? Can we bring the board back out? Dr. Houshmand's going to take a toss. So congratulations, Daniel, and thank you, Nick and Gourmet Dining, for the drawing and the send-off. So we've come to the end of the ceremony. Let's take one last moment to congratulate this outstanding group of graduates, everybody. So, as we leave now, I'm going to ask the audience to please remain in place until the platform party and the graduates have recessed out. We encourage you to continue the celebration and festivities at the commencement celebration located on the other side of the stadium, near the bleachers, on the other side of the bleachers, near James Wilson and Robinson Hall. There will be multiple photo opportunities to capture family photos, graduate photos, or selfies, whatever you choose you want to do today. You can play lawn games. You can stop by the beer and wine garden. I figured that, grab a bite to eat, or just sit, relax, and enjoy the day and celebrate your hard-earned accomplishments. You'll see locations and maps on the back of your programs, and you can find your way around the celebration. So will everyone now please rise for the alma mater and remain standing for the recessional.
O Rowan, we greet thee, all praise to thy name. Thy banner unfurled to the breeze. Thy children salute thee and pledge to thy fame. The resounding voices reprise. All about thee arise the first temples of God, lifting high leafy arms to the sky. And the flowers that
celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate and party with you. Come on and celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We're gonna celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! Yahoo! It's a celebration. Yahoo! Celebrate good times, come on! It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on! Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on! Yahoo! It's a celebration. Yahoo! Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night, the chemical, physical, kryptonite, helpless to the base and the fading light. Oh, we were born to get together, born to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance with me. A backless dress and some beat-up sneaks, my discotheque, Juliet, teenage dream. I felt it in my chest as she looked at me. I knew we were born to get together, born to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened.